Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack and today I'm just trying to catch up with this one because well we still finding out reasons and arguments of why you should use AI and replace these fucking pieces of shit that they just keep destroying the product you are offering. And this is for Blue Archive. Once again, this game got localized in the latest event where you can get for the English branch Ako dress. No, excuse me, not Ako. Aru dress and Kayoko dress. And well, this one got pointed out by not Haru in August 24th. Man, I wonder why every romantic interaction in Blue Archive N gets butchered. So you have this woman once again. I don't have to rant about that again. We have Tebayo, Senior Localization Copy Editor and Nexon America. You already starting to see why is the problem here? Studied English literature and language at Cal Poly Pomona. Went to Savannah High. Lives in Lakewood, California. From Anaheim, California, and she's divorced. You wonder why, especially in that aspect, and continuing because we have these instances again. We had this with Mutsuki Christmas line, that they actually Nexon did the correct thing, and even with this one, I forgot the name of this cat lady. Um, she said this originally in the Korean and Japanese version of the game, which is the updated one, the current one to be precisely, because the English version of this game is just 6 months behind. And they found out comparisons when if we finally in this update they got this character pointed that this one originally was, so I request you to stay by my side where I can feel your presence by your warmth, and just a romantic hint because well those characters keep adding those romantic hints to your self-insert character that is the sensei, which is the whole purpose of the game, just being entertaining and primarily appealing precisely to men. And before that, if this was the localization, I request you to stay close by my side where I can lose sight of you. Sounds like much like a boss bitch. It makes the character look unappealing, and that's no joke. But in localization, imagine if you are in a conference where the world leaders are just talking, and you have this fucking indoctrinated piece of shit telling to a country with an army that they could start another wars saying stupid shit just to be spiteful and just trying to ignore it, ignore that you did so much damage. Pretend you are doing good. You are a good, decent person. And then a new war starts because of an malicious localization. Because I refuse to call that translation anymore, since it's just malicious. It's butchering of the language. And it doesn't end here, because now, since we are talking about Arudres again, they found this one. The Mutsuki Valentine scenes had a lot of stuff removed in localization. A lot of dialogues were removed. First, it was localizers toning down romantic implications. Now they are straight up removing romantic segments. This is even a mistake. This is vandalism and malicious. Again, I don't need to rant about that again. You can clearly see who, who is the culprit, who is the malicious parasite destroying this game. And I have to say, they actually Nexon. say that they were fixing it and they were so real once again, but how many times is going to keep happening? Nexon is refusing to fire these fucking pieces of shit. And look, here, we can clearly see from because it was shared by CEO on Musuki Archive. Yeah, since it's gonna eat me. So be you up, kinda random, but can you make a tweet on this? They removed like one third of the entire segment. LOL. So much for romance. I would normally have made one myself, but I'm rate limited, so I can't do anything on my account. You can help get the word out of this. Probably shadow ban because you know how these fucking Twitter users that love to shit on Low Archive behave towards another accounts. Praising it and moving on. It looks like this entire segment has always been like this since day one of its release. I'm assuming they thought people wouldn't notice, and indeed no one noticed it. That shit still now. They probably censored it because of how quote unquote the streams they thought it was and how it mentioned Russian fucking bullshit. Again, California, when they drank their own fucking Kool-Aid and believed their own lies about the propaganda with fucking Russia. They since they really like to every single instance to virtue signal about Russia bad, despite that, yeah, you can make your bed in what side you are on this. Honestly, I just despise Ukraine for being a proxy war favoring the US while they just straight out ended their own population and they are just protecting hosts. Well, that's my opinion. Moving on, the main issue is Blue Archive. Localizer strikes Global Blue Archive again. They are so fucking obnoxious because they removed this part where they are giving this chocolate. I ranted about Visa, where this Japanese politician went to Visa headquarters because he went with a straight face to, hey, what the fuck are you shitting, destroying my country's economy? What the fuck is your problem? I want a clear explanation. And they just told her that, yeah, it's the fucking, and directly said it's the US government and their sellers just shitting on us to pressuring us to censor. You can bet that this is another instance like that. So this is man, fucking piece of shit. Oh, this one got dogpile. Not the which one is necessary. This piece of shit. I'm just looking at this. No, Haru 47, no, Musiker, but this does not mean that you and your followers can go on a witch hunting. It reminds me of that meme that when one side did this shit for so long and when the other side is doing it, but they have a little count compared to the other side, and then you have this fucking fence series saying, see, both sides doing it, they are not different. I despise these motherfuckers towards no end and say, no, the witch con is necessary. Every single localizer must be replaced by people who respect the source material, and I absolutely agree with that statement. And it has been reported already. They knew what they did. Good job, guys. They are updating the game again. Here's a list of issues that have been reported as of August 26th, Monday. Please keep in mind that it may take some time for each issue to be computer resolved, and they pointed out that event story and the Mutsuki scenes. But this is my main issue. At this point, even they put the customers of Blue Archive should put Nexon on a leash by just not giving money. At this point, even start not playing the game or going straight to the Japanese version to say, hey, motherfucker, you are not fixing this shit. Why should I stick with you? I'm just getting tired. We point this, and you're fixing it. Only because we already pointed that out. That's what I'm seeing with this. And even I had to add even more because with the main game, the localization and censorship doesn't end here. Let me show you. Yeah, I know I'm in the cultural side with the nuclear codes. This is the safest I can show you. But here's the main issue because in the groups there, the Blue Archive, they reported this. The doujins are being localized and attacked. Recently, the over the last weeks, at least for at least I counted four of these instances where you see certain doujin updates and they are adding that the games got the doujins got translated with machine translation, which is bullshit. You see the Roguely translation tag on the culture site. And as you can see, if as you can fucking see, that it changed your roll up. This is not machine translation. It's just these fucking localizers. They're even going. They're out of their way to localize doujins and let them be forgotten by proper scanners, which are the ones doing good translations right now. So those doujins get ignored, and they want to slowly kill the interest in Blue Archive doujins when it comes to translations for English. In Spanish, I'm not aware, but the main issue is with the English language, you have these issues. They are even disrespecting doujins. This is how much these fucking bad actors wants to sabotage Blue Archive to no end. And once again, here's the reason why you should gatekeep. And gatekeep harder, and do not let them win. And especially, don't be a cock like this. Never be a cock like this. Even if you have people from quote unquote your side, filter them out. Kick them out. Ban them. Segregate those pieces of shit too. They are supporting the side that they are just doing damage to you, to what you like, to what you engage. So that's all I wanted to say here. Blue Archive once again. And honestly, I'm really liking that. Yeah, the fan base of Blue Archive are still remaining based, and they are fighting this shit. And they are rightfully so attacking these fucking cocks, these fanciers and saboteurs that they are just doing these infiltration tactics. This is this fucking saga is straight lame in bullshit. Be seeing what you like being destroyed, and probably you have the chance to fight back, and you see that, oh yeah, these fucking localization issues and fucking idiots like this running for defense of these vandalizers. That's all I wanted to say here. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a pretty good night. Peace out.